Hey everyone, how you all doing? We're slightly earlier than we expected, but obviously we're here to talk about well, probably something that we never ever thought we would have to be talking about. It's an unprecedented situation, and it is that we had official
Sorry.
confirmation probably within the last hour, I think, that Eurovision has been cancelled. There was the meeting this morning. John Ola Sand has done a statement on YouTube, giving the reasons. I don't think any of us could argue with the reasons that they're giving or the decision has been taken. So I know there's already lots of you in the lives. We're heartbroken ourselves. This is what we planned for uh, all year round. We were so looking forward to coming to the fantastic city of Rotterdam, a city that some of us had already visited in the lead up to the contest. For so many of you, this is your life. Your life revolves around Eurovision, so it's hard news to take and hard news to deal with. Today, like I said, it's unprecedented. We never thought we would have to do a video talking to you guys about this news. Although we were prepared as we could be for this eventuality, and I'm sure many of you over the past few weeks, while the situation in the world has been kind of unfolding, have been preparing for a scenario like this. We know that you had other ideas on what should be done. I think we can be assured that those all of those ideas will have been discussed by the group, by the reference group today, in conjunction with the Dutch broadcasters and all the broadcasters of the participating countries. The decision has been taken that Eurovision will be cancelled this year. We will talk about it, but we do want to hear what you guys, how you guys are feeling. We know there's going to be a lot of broken hearts in the live chat today, so we're sending you all a huge Eurovoxx hug. We feel for all of you. I'll just say hello before I come to you guys. We just say we've got Sam GK in the chat. Oran, you're telling us your heart is broken. We've got Simple Things. We've got AM Rifki. We've got Olympic. We've got Panda. We've got Nian. Ambiguous Tim. We've got Rati Shrezaf. Shrelashvili. Sounds like a Georgian name, so if it is, hello to Georgia. We've got Onin Travel. We've got Karina Vilkai Peter. We have got, that sounds like a Lithuanian name, so greetings to Lithuania. We've got Aoife D in the live. We've got Chinu, so many of you in here already. Alethea as well. We will try and pick up your comments as we go on. But I have to go to my fantastic team here who have worked so hard throughout the year into this, which is normally our pinnacle, the pinnacle of our year. Thank you to you guys for all the work that you've done. It's sad news. How are you? How are you feeling?
Who wants to go first? Go, Stuart.
Okay. Well, so yeah, this is a surprise for all of us. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to know how to think of it because, of course, I was always optimistic about the possibility of this contest happening in some way or another. And I know that a lot of people have been saying that even now with the news dropping that it is canceled. The EBU also, in addition to the statement that they posted, they also put up some FAQ about why they didn't go for other possibilities. And it all makes sense. It does seem like this is really the only option that would be the safest and fairest to all of the participants. It is, of course, the last one that we wanted. But yeah, I mean, as far as how I'm feeling about it, I'm definitely sad. But I think that this is just something that was it's out of our control, and I'm glad that at least decisions were made with everybody in mind, not thinking selfishly about which broadcaster might have better opportunities if they had tried to do one thing or another. But yeah, it's definitely a big question as to what would have happened if these songs were able to compete with one another. But I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is.
In my case, okay, you want to go, Jess?
Oh,
no.
I mean, I don't really know what to say, to be honest. Like, obviously, it's very sad and upsetting for someone that's where Eurovision is a huge part of their life. But then it also, because I mean, like Stuart, I was really thinking that they would have some other solution where it could be hosted, whether it be each person performing in their own country or postponing it. And I don't really quite understand. I mean, okay, I understand the severity of everything going on in the world right now with this coronavirus, but I still kind of am left scratching my head wondering, is there literally nothing else that could have been done to save it?
I think it's worth remembering they will have looked at all of the options, and they said they would be. Even with this idea of people broadcasting from their own countries in studios, you still have to have people traveling within that city or within that country to be able to put on a show in a studio. And when countries are in lockdown, non-essential travel is totally restricted. So that will be to get medical supplies, to go to a hospital, attend an emergency appointment. And I think the problem they would have with doing this contest where they're linking up with countries via satellite is that people would still have to travel within those countries, and it's been and that's been restricted all around Europe. Other people have mentioned like an online contest. I mean, there's so many different ideas that people have come up with, and then I think, would everyone really be happy with an online contest where we're just watching videos and voting online? So we're watching official videos and then having a vote. Is it really worth it? That's what I would ask myself, because for me, that's not what Eurovision is. Eurovision is a party, it's a celebration, and something on a website where we're just watching pre-recorded videos and clicking to vote isn't what Eurovision is for me. I think it's just worth remembering that this would have been it's the worst decision that they would have to make, and they wouldn't have made it lightly. And the top priority for any decision they make will be safety of people. And I think we have to acknowledge that. We have to remember that it's a compromise for all of us to make. And you have to feel for the Netherlands as well, and the broadcasters. They've been waiting for this for over 40 years. They will have been involved and consulted, part of this decision making, so they will be part of the decision. And we have to shout out to all the Dutch fans, everyone that's been involved thus far in the Netherlands, to putting on what looked like it was going to be an amazing show. And we really feel for you guys as well. But Clara, how are you feeling? Well, it's stupid for me to ask how you're feeling, but
I'm actually really calm, because that's how I process things. I'm very calm, and then I'll probably slowly, as the week goes by, I will start to realize that it happened, because my life is very different to people that have a 9-to-5 job, because I'm an artist. So I'm very used to living in the moment. This gets cancelled, okay, then we have this is this, and we cancel. So I'm currently now waiting to see if my art festivals in June and September get cancelled. So I would really encourage you guys that feel that your life has no meaning now that Eurovision has been cancelled, to find a second passion. That way, when the first passion is cancelled like this, you can still wake up for something else. For example, I am an artist and I make art, and there's no organization that's going to tell me you can't do art today, because that is intrinsic to me. So I really think this is a way of encouraging ourselves to go through the next months.
And we have some of the things, if you don't mind.
There's a lot of noise in someone's. I don't know if that's me or if that's someone else's.
I just want to pick up on some of the things that Clara said, because like her, a lot of the people involved in this, they only get paid when there's work to be done, and a lot of that work can't be done from home. So I know that a lot of people are feeling sad for themselves about not being able to experience this, but also remember that this is people's lives. So, you know, reach out to them and support them, the artists, the crew. Keep that in mind, that, you know, of all the people who would have wanted this to go forward, it would have meant the most for them, because this is how they make a living. But I think I like what you said, Clara, as well, about for those who you know have felt like their lives have been put on hold to find something creative to develop a passion, because it is really cathartic. It's a really cathartic thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, already some suggestions in the live chat about what you can do, guys. So Elliot saying that he writes in his spare time. Hey, Elliot, by the way, you write in your spare time. It's something that you can do at home and lose yourself for hours in. So take to writing, guys. Olympic, Clara.
Yeah. For example, sorry.
Portrait. Clara, can you do a joint portrait of all the participants?
If you pay me. But for example, guys, when art doesn't work for me, I am a published book writer. I have 5 books published in my country. So even if art, oh, my phone rang and it booped and it scared me. So even if art doesn't work for me, I have a third passion, which is writing books. So really, even if it's crazy, even if your parents don't support you and want you to go to university, don't forget to cultivate these fields of passion, even if it's crazy like Eurovision. Eurovision would be my main, art would be my second, and writing books would be my third. So just find that motivation, and who cares if people don't support you? Just do it for yourself, because it's in time like this when you see that this pays off.
And Paul Herter in the live chat, I've just seen a good idea. Develop something, make your own voting with all songs at the time. And that's one other thing we have to remember, because it's not just the people who are organising this, it's the artists, you know, whose dream it's been to go to Eurovision, now unable to do that. And I can guarantee that they will all understand why this decision has been made. But we do have to remember we've still got 41 fantastic songs that we can continue to listen to, we can dance to, we can party to, and those aren't being taken away from us. So whilst we haven't got the contest itself to enjoy, we've had a fantastic national final season. We've seen some great national finals. We've got all the national final songs that we've heard and that we fell in love with. You know, you've got artists that have been doing promotion, and some of the great promotion they've been doing even through this crisis. So, you know, I can pretty much guarantee the artists will understand their safety is paramount as well, and all the other people that will be involved in putting on, you know, what is our favourite show. So we're literally sending love to everybody, to you fans, the people that have followed us during this national final season, to the artists, to the organisers, you know, to everyone that's affected. We were half expecting something like this to come. Someone else has just said, I can't find the comment, but I saw someone else. It's Jeremy. Take care of your mental health. So, you know, Clara's provided some great tips already. We're going live every evening to talk to people if they're anxious or worried, or to talk about Eurovision. We'll still do that. So taking care of your mental health when you're dealing with news like this, which will affect so many of you, you know, talk about it to your friends. If you're disappointed, if you're upset about it, come and talk to us. We're more than happy to talk to you guys about it. There is one positive thing to take from what John Olasand did today, and that they are looking at the possibilities for Rotterdam to host the contest in 2021, which is fantastic news. You know, there's no confirmation that will happen. The fact that we haven't got an automatic host, the contest hasn't been played out in another way, so that we end up with another country winning and then a bit of a battle for hosting it in 2021. So, you know, we're very, very hopeful that we will still be coming to Rotterdam just a year later than we expected. And guys, you're probably of the same view as me. Is that that's the fairest thing?
Yeah, certainly. I mean, the only reason I could see why it wouldn't be hosted there if there was a money issue, and obviously that's a big question mark for everyone at this point because the economy has not come to this kind of abrupt stop in recent history. But yeah, I mean, it only seems logical. And as Johnny Logan would say, what's another year?
Oh, there you go. So
actually, if you think about it, we were yesterday in Tel Aviv, and now we're here. So a year goes by really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, a few of you, Justin's just mentioned in the live chat about can they do a live video online contest. Personally, I wouldn't like them to do that because that's not Eurovision for me. It's not the party and the celebration that we love. But you know, everyone's ideas on this is a good idea. I just think logistically, sometimes making the worst decision can be the best decision. And this is definitely the worst decision for so many people, but in the grand scheme of things, is probably the best decision to make as well.
In a year's time, we won't even remember this. Think about it. In 2 years, this would be like a funny anecdote. Remember that time when they cancelled Eurovision? We lived through that.
Just think of all the memes we're going to get out of this. Think positive.
Yeah, well, that's what we have to do for our own sanity as well, you know. And you know, you guys saying that you're gonna miss our videos, and we're still gonna be here. If you still wanna stay with us, then stay with us.
And we have Poland. We have Junior Eurovision in Poland in November.
Exactly. And just because Eurovision is cancelled this year, eurovoxx will never be cancelled. We will always be here.
Yochem Van Hees, you're saying thank you to everyone in the community for the amazing time during the selection season. Yes, those are the kind of thoughts that we're going to need now going forward. Beautiful sentiment behind that. Phyllis, you're saying it's good they made the decision rather than it being up in the air. So yes, at least we've now got some clarification, you know, on what's gonna happen. AM Rifki, what about 2 Eurovisions in 2021? We would love it, although logistically that would be very hard to organise. We've got ESC Hannah as well. We need to stay positive. It's not the end of the world. We might all be sad that Eurovision is cancelled. You're sad yourself, but we still have each other's support. Stay safe, and that is the key message to everyone. Is to stay safe. Make sure you're looking out for your loved ones and your family, and that you're following the advice. I just want to talk about my team as well. I'm calling you my team, the eurovoxx team. Stuart, Clara, and Jess, but also all the people that you don't see in all the live videos. We've got a whole team of writers from all around Europe that have contributed so much. So a message to all of you as well, to thank you. I would normally do this after Eurovision, to thank you for all the time that you've given, and we'll continue to put in, because I know that you guys, Eurovision is your passion. You're not going to let an announcement like this take your passion away from you. So to you guys in front of me now, and to everyone, all the eurovoxx team back home, thank you for everything that you've given up until this point, and long may it continue past now. On in, you're going to miss my reaction. Well, I'm still here. If you want to see us, you can see us. You can see us live. We'll be doing other videos. Let me have a look. Oh, Monique, poor Samantha Tina, for 6 years, and this happened. I'm sure she'll be back. Samantha Tina is not someone that ever gives up.
Yeah. The good thing is, like, when this is over, like maybe in 3 months or in 4 months, we get like a Eurovision party. They're all going to be invited to perform. Like, I'm 100% sure. Like, we haven't seen the last of them at all.
That's a really good point, actually, because the pre-parties have said that they're postponing. They're hoping to do things in the not too distant future. So I love that idea, Clara. Get all the artists together once this is all over, and let's celebrate.
But it's like, what is the restriction now? Like, maximum a 3 month. 3 months ago it was Christmas. We're here now. What is 3 months? 3 months is nothing. Come on, guys.
Yeah. And you know, it might be sooner. Who knows? Let's just keep thinking positive about the situation. I'm really trying to. There's so many comments in the live, guys. So I'm sorry. Alexander, football and Eurovision are both cancelled. They're your passions.
Exactly, Alexander. Those are external facts. What is the internal thing that you can do for yourself that no organization is going to take away from you?
And we're still here, so you can still connect with us, Alexander. We're still going to be talking about Eurovision. It hasn't disappeared from our lives. We've got a whole 60 years of Eurovision to talk about: the past, the now, the future. Let's have a look. Adam Tidman, so you're asking, will the same artist perform next year, or do we think we'll get a completely new set of artists? I don't think anyone knows how it will work. I imagine we'll get a mixture of both.
Yeah.
Yes. Blas Canto from Spain has already been offered the position for 2021.
In the FAQ on the Eurovision.tv website, they said that they're going to discuss it with the reference group. So I mean, it's possible that it could be literally the exact same, like same artist, same songs, barring some kind of extreme circumstance where somebody has to pull out. Yeah, and I mean, like, I imagine that there might be the option for an artist to submit a different song if they choose to do so, because it is a lot of time, and you know, feelings change, and maybe if somebody's not feeling like the song that they originally proposed is going to be the best for them, then they might have the opportunity to change it. But of course, everything is up in the air, and we'll be you know, paying close attention to see exactly what that is.
So apparently, I'm just looking in the live. Apparently, Django has confirmed that he will go next year for the Netherlands. Bass has been offered for Spain. Samantha Tina apparently has already confirmed that she will go for Latvia. Someone saying Destiny for Malta will also go in 2021. So I imagine we'll see a lot of the returning artists.
But then technically, if all of the artists were to come back next year with their songs, then the contest hasn't been cancelled, it's been postponed.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the songs will be the same. I don't know if we've had any confirmation on whether they'll be able to still go with the same songs, but I like that way of looking at it.
Could you imagine if they just literally took a Sharpie and put a 1 over the 0 and kept everything the same?
Rye, I'm just going to speak out to Rye Bailey. You said that your job is closed and you're struggling. So one thing to remember is there's so many people in the same position as you. That doesn't make it any easier for you. And the whole cliche of saying we're all in this together, you know, it is a cliche, but it's so valid now more than I think it ever has been in my lifetime. We are all in this together. You can guarantee everyone around the world facing struggles of some sorts, whether that's that they're having to isolate, they're not able to be with their family. So, you know, there's not a lot that we can say that's going to change that situation for you, but just think about your mental health and what you can do to make the situation easier for you. It seems like we're just getting news, you know, bad news after bad news after bad news. And some of the tips that Clara and the other guys have said, even people in the live chat, offering some tips on what you can do. So please do have a think about that and speak to your friends, speak to your family. Come on here and speak to us. We're not going anywhere. You know, we will do all that we can to help the people that have supported us so much. I have to shout out to our friend as well. We met in Tel Aviv at Eurovision last year. It's Kobe. Hello, Kobe. Kobe, thank you for showing us around in Israel. We really, really appreciated that. You're saying it seems like a distant dream, Tel Aviv 2019. Let's look to the future and what we will have coming in 2021. Let's have a look. Olympic saying maybe the EBU will feel so bad they'll invite the Faroe Islands and Kazakhstan next year. Marco, you're saying ESC's life, your year is over. No, it's not.
No.
We're still here. We're still talking about Eurovision. There's so much to look forward to. There's so much history, Eurovision history to be proud of. You've got 41 songs that you can continue to listen to. So while we know it's hard news to take, we need to be, as a community, we need to be positive about it. It's so important. That includes you, Marco. So sending you hugs. Try and stay as positive as you can. Look here, look, Jake Mason, who remembers Tam to begin in semi-final 1 in style?
Oh yeah.
There we go. Commando Volt. At least the Dutch get 2 years to prepare now, so it'll be an even better,
Think about Ukraine. 2 years without Eurovision.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Guys, I'm loving this positivity. Clara, you have a fan. Clara's always positive. She's wife material. There you go. Francesco, next year will be even more awesome. Yes, guys, keep this positivity coming. This is exactly what we need. Euro Boy 4, thank you to the courage that the fans give. The Euro fans are amazing. So they're always giving great courage to us. Olympic, yes, we need to think positives, guys. Love this, Jake Mason. We're not walking out. Hello to Joanne as well. Thanks for joining us. So many of you that we haven't been able to say hello to.
This is a first
joining us.
Actually,
me?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, over to you.
Like my family now is really worried because I live in Estonia and they're all the time calling me now. Like since Eurovision broke up, like the news broke up, they're like, "Don't you want to go back to Spain? Don't you want to go back to Spain? What are you going to do in Estonia the next 2 months?" Because I was like catching plane from Estonia and I didn't have time to move. And now with this live chat, you guys have made me decide that I'm staying in Estonia. I'm not allowing anything external to have that kind of power over my choices in my life, and I love where I am. I just will keep staying here. So thank you guys for making me decide. I was thinking I would take the decision over the next few days on how I was feeling, but see, I help you, they help me, you help me, everyone helps each other. So thank you for helping me decide.
Yeah, just quickly, I want to come to a comment from Veuki as well. You're an artist from Portugal. Situation is getting bad. I can hear some feedback from someone. I don't know who it is. Hope we're doing great and keep listening to the music. Appreciate the moments. It's exactly the advice that we all need to be living by. I'm also going to just embarrass Jess very quickly. Take her, my Bailey. Take her, please.
There's no ring on these fingers, so you know. Just saying.
But guys, it is, you know, as a community, we really do need to come together and get through this. We know that Eurovision is such a big part of your lives. You can imagine how big a part of our lives is as well. And we're trying to be positive about what's to come because we've had a great 60 years so far. Eurovision will get through this with no trouble at all. There's no Eurovision's cancelled this year, not cancelled forever. We're all going to be coming back here in a year's time and having so much fun. You know, we're going to be giving our opinions on the songs. We're going to be listening, interacting with you guys. It's so important. So let's make this positive. News is crap. We can't deny that. There's so many more important things going on right now that we know why the decision has been made. And you guys are coming up with so many good ideas in the live chat about parties and how to remain positive. We're loving it. Like, really, we're a bit overwhelmed about how positive some of you guys are making this. Look out for each other in the live chat as well. If you see someone commenting, they're feeling a bit down and we might miss it, please give them some advice and offer them some support.
I'm sorry, I'm keeping interrupting you. I just like...
Okay.
Also, if you feel very overwhelmed now that Eurovision is over, and you still have to wait for 1 year, it's because your mind cannot wrap around. Mine is really bad when it has to think about time and space. So take it. If it looks like, wow, it's a long time, but it's not. But your mind doesn't understand that. So it's just your mind playing tricks on you.
Exactly. You know, you have to do the best things for your mind. So when we're talking about mental health, not just around Eurovision, but around the situation in general, please look out for it. If you feel things are getting a bit tough, please, I beg you to talk to someone. Even if you feel you have no one to talk to, come and join us in one of our live videos and let us know how how you're feeling. It's so important, not just the Eurovision community, but the world, the global community, that we support each other to get through this. So England, Portugal's asking a question. What was each one of our favourite songs this year?
The only thing that frustrates me about this being cancelled is that there were so many good songs, and I have so many favorites that I loved Azerbaijan, like Cleopatra, and I love I love Denmark. Jess, it was so positive. They had so much charisma. I love Lithuania. Now it's like and Diodaro, Italy. I don't know how to say his name, but yeah, those are kind of my favorites.
Yes.
So my favourite was France, very, very closely followed by Israel and Azerbaijan.
Nice. So mine, same as yesterday, was Australia. Also a big fan of Iceland, Ukraine. Ukraine is a song that I want to like kick down doors and belt into rooms, just going Salome, just because it's got such an epic feel to it. Czech Republic, Bulgaria. There are so many. Like I'm not one to do like top tens, top whatevers, but I have so many songs that I love and will continue to listen to, and artists that I'm going to be looking into their other stuff, which you should do as well, because that's the best way that you can support them.
I mean, guys here with me now know how rubbish I am at ranking songs in terms of Eurovision, and how my opinions change literally throughout the day. I would say if I had to pick my top 3 or 4, 5, I'm going to say Italy, just because it's beautiful, Bulgaria because it's beautiful, Netherlands because it's beautiful, Germany because it's an absolute tune, love Germany's song, and there was another one which I've forgotten, I can't remember. I mean, I genuinely like, there's probably one song that I really don't want to listen to from this year, but I genuinely like all the songs. And you know, people have been saying all throughout this national final season, oh, it's a rubbish year, oh, you know, the songs aren't that great. Well, you know, people saying that there was lots of ballads, and you know, then towards the end we got some great pops. So keep listening to the songs, and that's another important thing as well to remember, guys, that the artists are affected by this. So please keep streaming songs on Spotify and show the artists some support as well. We do need to remember the artists that have been caught up in this announcement as well. So keep streaming Eurovision songs. It's so important, and there's so many good ones as well. I'm just having a look at Morton V. I saw Morton V pop up somewhere. You're saying that you're sad. The people that are just joining us, we've got Phyllis Barr, Stein. You're saying you're literally crying. Well, we're sending you a eurovoxx hug. We're trying to turn this into a positive, and remember the positives. Remember what Eurovision has given you over the years. I'm going to tell you something. I'm also a huge Olympics fan. I have to wait every 4 years for an Olympic Games, and we don't even know if that's going ahead this year. But you know, we can wait longer than a year for a Eurovision, and it's just going to be even better, even stronger next year, and that's what we have to remember. And praying that we're going back to Rotterdam, or at least to the Netherlands if it isn't held in Rotterdam. I'm pretty sure it will be. They're going to be pulling out all the stops, and they've got a year's advance notice now, over a year's advance notice, and normally they're working to like 8 months. Or I mean, when did we find out? Was it November we found out about Rotterdam, or September?
Yes.
September. Yeah.
Yeah. So normally they're working to like a 8 month schedule. Now they've got over a year to make sure that the show next year is even better than before. I'm just going to do a selfish shout out as well to some people in the Netherlands that I know that will be very upset, and you guys know them as well. So we have to say to Miranda and Corey from Song Festival NL Forum. I hope I've got that name right. Check them out on Twitter. They're huge fans. Ever since Eurovoxx has been around, they've really welcomed us whenever we've gone to Amsterdam for Eurovision in concert. So a big shout out to you, Miranda and Corey, and all the other guys over on the ESC Song Festival Forum NL or whatever it's called. I'm sure I've got that wrong. Also to my friends, Twan, to Annemieke, to Barbara as well in the Netherlands. We were really looking forward to coming and celebrating with you, and we will be just a bit later than expected. And to all the other Dutch fans that have joined us throughout national final season, we are coming to you in 2021. We can't wait. I'll probably be a little fatter. I'll probably have a bit less hair. We can't wait to come and meet you guys.
Or we can turn this statement that you said into something more positive, and you can say, now I have 1 year to actually train and to get stronger.
Yeah.
This is the mentality we have to live in right now.
Yes, but you guys do know me well, and you know that I'm not going to be thinner, and I will have less
Anything
hair.
is possible.
Anything is possible. We didn't see Eurovision being possibly cancelled, and it happened. So you can get fit in a year.
Yeah.
I never thought I would ever have pink hair, but I did, you know.
You what?
I never thought I would ever have pink hair, but I
Oh,
did.
yeah.
And it might happen again, who knows? Just saying.
I'm just seeing someone mention about Nikolai Tutorials as well. I'm pretty sure she's going to be back next year as well. We were really excited to watch Nikolai Tutorials in Rotterdam. And guys, remember, we're going to try and get her to meet Clara at some point, because Clara's literally like, I want to see Clara burst with excitement at sort of meeting Nikolai Tutorials. She will be back next year, I'm pretty sure. Right, Bailey, yes, they must invite Vassell back next year. We're huge fans of Vassell. If you guys weren't with us a couple of nights ago, Vassell actually did one of our live videos with us, so make sure you go and check that out. Some of you saying this is the worst decision they've made. It's the worst decision, but it is the best decision. So that's what you need to remember. Jade Funky Coffin. Jade Funky Coffin saying, Jade, we wanted to see you too. We've been waiting to meet you for such a long time. Dutch Eurovision. You're very proud of the Netherlands, and you should be. Everything we've had up to now, the teasers, the stage design, host, the Dutch fan, the organisation, everything up to this point has literally been so on point and so amazing. So no one will have any doubt about you guys hosting contest, and you should be proud of what you've done up to this point. Let me just have a look.
Another way to see the situation positively, if there's no Eurovision, that means that there's no one winner, which means they're all winners.
Yes. They are all winners.
These are life hacks.
2 points to everyone.
Yes. 2 points to Eurovoxx.
Maybe they should actually confirm that all songs have won. It's a 41-way tie. Every song is a winner, because there've been so many songs that have been waiting to win. It'd be nice to see a win. You know, like they used to do with Junior Eurovision. They used to start everyone with 12 points.
Yeah.
Remember?
Maybe they could do that.
Paolo, this is what we like. Hello to Paolo. Paolo is one of those Team Eurovoxx members that I was talking about before that have put so much work in over the past year. So thank you to you, Paolo. And you're saying that you'll have graduated by the time Eurovision comes next year, so you can go. Yeah.
Yay!
That's what we love. We've got Isa Beer. You're in need of group therapy right now. Well, we're giving you a Eurovoxx hug.
Watch this video from the beginning.
Yeah, the announcement is rubbish. We've already given so much advice on what you can do to try and make this more positive. We know you guys are heartbroken right now. We are too. We've been planning all year for going to Rotterdam. We have to try and take the positives away from this. Rotterdam will hopefully host again next year, so we'll still be going to the Netherlands. There's so much else going on in our lives right now that we've got some clarity from Eurovision, and now we can focus on the other important stuff that we need to focus on, like our friends, our family, and ourselves, and our own mental health. So I'm here. We'll do the group therapy. You know, you might see us smiling and having a good time. We're still heartbroken like you guys, but we are just thinking about the positives, because it is so important that we do that. Morton V, you're coming to London Eurovision Party next year. Yay. And we would love to meet you. We would love to meet you there. Florist, hello to you. You're 15 kilometers from Rotterdam. You can feel the big disappointment. The disappointment's going to be around the world, but you're talking about this being the most wise decision. 15 more Dutch people have lost their lives today. Is that 5,000?
88,000.
Sorry, 2,000 have been infected.
That number can't be correct because there's anyway.
Yeah, I think I read it wrong. 15 more people, which means 58 people have unfortunately lost their lives in the Netherlands. And, you know, I keep talking about the cliche, we're all in this together. We are. This is affecting everybody, everyone in the live chat. We're all having to make sacrifices in our daily lives. And unfortunately, Eurovision has had to make a sacrifice as well because of the current climate. Girls, can we just talk about, I'm going to say girls and not Stuart. One thing that we're very sad about, that we're not going to meet Stuart.
Yes,
I know.
We're not going to meet you, Stuart, yet.
We have to wait 1 more year to see you in person.
But like, honestly, I don't think that the Eurovision brand is going to be completely cancelled until next year because everyone's desperate for Eurovision. Eurovision knows it. So at some point, any Eurovision OGAI club is going to do something this summer. Can you really believe it? That it's just we're going to just like have nothing till next year? Nah.
No, you're
in the words, can I just say, in the words of one of the best Dutch Eurovision songs ever, we need to wait for the calm after the storm, and then we can proper get back to celebrating. Stuart.
Well, like just picking up on what Clara said about how the fans are so connected and they do things on their own already, because like I don't know everything about OGAE, but I know that they run their own contests. And even outside of that, there's like, you know, there's communities on Facebook, there's a subreddit, there's people all over who organize their own things. So I definitely believe that there will be something. I know it's not the same thing as the big show and watching it all happen in the same place, but it's still something. And I think it's really important to remember why this contest exists in the first place. It was to bring people together after, you know, being in a difficult situation following World War II. So if we keep that in mind, that and you know, keep it about the music and the way that music makes us feel, then I think that there's lots to look forward to, and there's, I think, lots of creative things that can be done as well. Things that I'm thinking about too. So certainly, let's not get too down on this, and let's see the opportunities in this crisis.
Yeah, and as Tomney J Gaming is saying, as Suri said, storms don't last forever, remember. And that's true. We're all going to be back, and we will have forgotten about this storm in a year's
And don't forget how Suri rose above a very unexpected situation and like put a moment in our minds that we all remember. So a great song to reference. I want to meet you too, Stein.
I mean, not that I'm going to talk about myself, but I'm literally the only person in this live chat that hasn't had a compliment from everyone.
Aww.
Because you get loads on a daily basis.
Yeah.
I'm joking. These guys are beautiful.
So are you. Guys, flood the chat with comments about Andy. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Show Andy some love.
Andy's feeling lonely. Jake Mason, we will be doing a stream tonight still. We said we would every night. So we will see you. We will see you later on. If you're still feeling a bit down later, do come back and join us. We're there to talk about whatever you guys want to talk about, although I can imagine what we will be talking about later. Oh, Alexander, well, to anyone that's in the live chat, live stream is making your mood better, so do come back and join us for our live streams. We will always try and be positive. I'm just going to go back to Stein. I want to meet Stuart too. It's just sinking in now that we're not going to meet Stuart in person. We've never met Stuart in real life. Isn't that amazing?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he's tall, short.
He's tall by the photos I've seen.
You look tall, Stuart. How tall are you?
I have to convert to centimeters. 183.
What time feet?
That would be 6 feet. 6 feet on the dot.
Oh,
anyone?
Wow.
We want to know in the live chat who is taller than Stuart. So if you're taller than 183 centimeters, let us know. Probably some of the Dutch people might be, because Dutch are famously tall.
Yeah.
That was one of the things I was
women.
looking forward to. I was looking forward to being one of the not so tall people because the Dutch people are so tall, and being able to kind of look up at people. That is just, I don't know, a thing that I was kind of looking forward to. But next year, it'll happen next year.
Samir Kapidzic, you're asking what will happen to the artists that are selected. So we're already hearing that some artists have either confirmed or been approached about returning as the artist next year. They might not have the same song. Personally, I doubt they will have the same song. Yeah, we have to think about the artists. And like I said before, keep streaming their songs on Spotify and other streaming services. Make sure you're still showing your support in any way you can to those artists. Atlee is also asking, will the artists perform their same songs next year? Wouldn't it be nice if next year, we're thinking really far ahead, if we could get a little recap of all the songs that were selected, selected this year, just like a very special, like 10-minute recap video or something, or about the season. I think that'd be a really nice touch.
It would be a nice homage to this year's contest that never was. And then kind of going from that to like 2021, like
guys, I'm really sorry, but I need to go. Okay.
Okay.
I'll talk to you.
Bye, Clara.
Bye.
Yeah, just picking up on what Jess said.
Yeah, just like a great homage. Like for like next year in the contest, they just have this little kind of piece where they look back on this year's kind of Eurovision season. And then that kind of brings them into 2021 and where they are now.
I would love to see them give artists the option to either bring the song that they were going to bring for this year or submit another one. And I think it would be really cool if all the acts submitted 2 songs and then you didn't know which one they were going to perform until the day of. I think that would be really exciting. Maybe not logistically the best thing, but I think it would be really exciting.
Guys, keep it going for a second, because I've just seen someone in the live chat saying they couldn't imagine me with hair. So I'm literally just trying to scroll through and find a picture of me with hair. So guys, keep the chat going for a minute. I'm going to find this picture.
Well, like following on from what Stuart said, it would be quite interesting if like if they had the option to either keep their song or have a new song, but then we wouldn't know which one they're going to sing. Will it be a new one or will it be the old one? And I guess it wouldn't work in terms of the betting odds because they wouldn't know which song to bet on. But like,
or maybe it would make the betting odds more unpredictable, which it should be, because I mean, this year I think that's one of the disappointments, of course, which was that there was no clear favorite at this point. It was changing kind of on a daily basis. So I think that if you were to have something like that, it would make it even harder to predict. But I mean, like, again, I don't know if it would be the most logistically feasible option. It would just be something to give an extra layer of excitement, I think.
Yeah. And Stuart, I've just seen in the comments, Atlee is 187 centimeters.
So you'd be taller than me.
Jade Funky Coffin is asking, are we going to get Junior Eurovision this year? I think so.
Well, hopefully, because I mean, obviously everything is up in the air. We don't know. I'm not going to share some of the information that I heard because obviously it's all speculative. But it's all uncertain at this moment, especially if we're talking about a contest that involves children. Like, safety is always the most important thing, but when you're involving people who are not adults, like that becomes twice as important as it already was. So just don't think too much about the possibility of whether or not it will happen, and just remember that everybody is kind of in the same boat. We're hoping for the best, as we always have been.
Yeah.
So
go ahead.
Oh, I was going to ask if people want to see me with hair, I will show you. But I need to get a sense from the live chat that you want to see a picture of me with hair, because I have got one right here. Just
show it. You already looked through your phone for all this time. There he is.
I don't know if you can see that very well, guys.
It's hard to see your face, but we can see the hair at least. There you go.
Olympic Song Contest, Dandy has said you are dashing as always.
Oh, Olympic. But there's still loads of people in the live chat. We hope we've lightened the mood a little bit. You know, we are sad. We can't say that we're not. So it's just made it so much easier for us to come and talk with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
You think it's like it's made it feel like a community. That, you know, when it matters, we will all come together and look for the positives. And we've got a great contest to look forward to. A lot of you have mentioned Junior Eurovision as well. Obviously, that's much later in the year, in November. So hopefully everything will have died down, and we'll be on our way to Poland again, because we had such a beautiful time in Poland as well. Morton V, our live stream has made you happier. Well, if we've made one person happier, then we've done our job. And we've also got Marta here as well. Marta Leschinska. Greetings from Poland. So we can't wait to come back to Poland for Junior Eurovision.
Mm-hmm. I see Monique is also suggesting that we eat stroop waffles to feel better. Have you guys ever had stroop waffles before?
I've never tried them before.
They're so
They
good.
like the thin waffles that you get in coffee shops.
Yeah, and they've got a little bit of caramel in the middle.
Oh my god, they're amazing. So Jess, I'm pretty sure you've had them before.
I mean, I don't like caramel, so probably I wouldn't like them.
I think they have different flavors though. It's possible. I think caramel is like the traditional one, but you know, people change it up. They're very good.
Yeah, no, they're amazing with a coffee. And I'm sure in the Netherlands, do you put them on top of your coffee cup before you eat them, make them softer? I might have just made that up. Someone in the Netherlands can confirm. Do you put your, I can't say it's stroop waffles on top of your coffee cup before you eat them? Or have I might have made that up. I might have dreamt that. I don't know. Let's have a look. Yes, Eric, this is exactly what we're saying. Don't be sad about Eurovision. We've still got an amazing Eurovision community. We're still here. You've still got fantastic songs. Stream the songs on Spotify. Support the artists. And, you know, a year will come around and there's so much more to happen before then. We'll expect some concerts put on, hopefully, and, you know, pre-parties that are put on, or post parties, whatever you want to call them, that are put on in the summer. Let's have a look. We've got Grambo. Are you here for what's happening with the cancellation of Eurovision? Disappointing. It's very, very disappointing. We're all heartbroken, but we're trying to find the positives and help each other with some positive vibes and some positive thoughts. And guys, I have to say, everyone in the live chat has really helped me as well, and I'm sure it's the same for Clara and Jess. Has really helped, you know, helped us with the sadness that we're feeling about this. We probably will wrap it up very soon, guys, because my mouth is going dry as always, and we will be back this evening for our daily live stream. So we hope you guys can come back and join us then. That's when we talk about whatever you want to talk about during this current situation. So whether you're feeling down, whether you want to talk about Eurovision, whether you want to know our top 10s or, you know, our favorite Eurovision of all time, anything you guys want to talk about, do come back and join us tonight at 9 p.m. Central European time, 8 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, and 10 p.m. all other time, I think, for the rest of Europe.
And 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, if it matters, just saying.
You always matter, Stuart. You always matter. But guys, we will say goodbye. We came on live as soon as we heard the news, so we're going to take a little time to digest it as well. Eat positive this afternoon, everybody. And if you're really having a hard time, do contact us. Drop us a message on our socials. But otherwise, we will be back this evening. So do come back. Come back and chat with us then. Guys, I think we'll say goodbye now. And happy Eurovision 2020, everyone. It's been a fantastic season. We haven't got the end result, but we'll be getting that in 2021. So we've had a great time up to now, and we will continue having a great time past this. So kisses to everyone, and Stuart and Jess, we'll see you guys soon. See ya.
And
Take care, guys.
in the words of High School Musical, we're all in this together.
Time to end it.
Yeah.